This is something that happens quite a lot on machines. They get dropped and knocked about, and quite often you'll find you get this bit snapped off. It's just the little lever that lifts up your pressure foot, and they're very brittle for some reason. It's probably stuff they're made out of. And basically what's holding it in is not a screw, it's a pin. So there's a little pin there, and you've got to drive that out from the other side. So you need to get yourself a long punch that fits down in the hole. Trouble is, the hole is very small. I did make one. There's one there. This is actually from a Dremel drill. It's one of the pieces that, I can't remember, it was a grinding end or something. It got worn out anyway, but they're very, very strong bits of metal, these. So I just got that and ground the end off it. I mean, I've got a little bench grinder, but you can grind the end down again with your Dremel and make yourself one if you haven't got a long set of punches. But these will do just fine. So they are very strong, and I'm just going to show you how to knock it out. So you need to turn your machine up the other way and get a bit of block of wood just to sit under the front of it so you don't damage the front. And then in there is a little hole, and that's the other end of the pin. So what we're going to try and do is drive that out, and these can be really quite tight. So first job, get yourself some WD-40, give it a spray down the hole, and let that soak in for a little while. If you can leave it in there for 10 minutes or so, that'll be brilliant. Get yourself a decent size hammer. Don't use a little tiny thing. You need something with a bit of weight behind it. And then put your pin down the hole, making sure that it fits perfectly, and gently tap it first of all. You haven't got to go mad, just do lots of little taps. Gradually get harder and harder once you've got used to it, and all of a sudden it will go quiet, which is what this one's done. And if you're lucky, the little pin will drop out, and that's the little pin that was holding it in place. I should really have said, get yourself a pair of pliers and hold this like that, so when you're hitting it with the hammer, if you do slide off, you won't hurt your fingers. And now I've got that stuck in, and that's it. So take that out, and then there you are. You can take that one out and put your replacement back in. If you haven't got a replacement, you better look on my website or send me a message. I expect I've got a few of them knocking about. There you go.